Hey, I'll make it short and sweet today because it's Valentine's Day. So I've been biting my lip. But plain and simple, I'll get right to the point. How I've been seeing a lot of this, especially lately, because there's been a lot of visible changes in my life, and I'm pretty sure others who are doing the inner work and really following the path and have people around you, even loved ones, who don't really understand and can't relate to the process because maybe they themselves have not started their journey yet, respectively, just think that it's luck or think that it's something special or something, and it's really not. It's really not. We are all capable of the same thing in a different way. We all have gifts. We all have abilities. We all have talents. We all have special things about us, and it's why we're here, is to share it. But the thing is, it doesn't just only take that for it to manifest. You have to work through your limiting beliefs, your programming, your unwillingness to be uncomfortable for the greater good of yourself. You have to work through basically your own demons, really. It's nothing outside of you that's getting in your way, it's you. You have to work through your excuses. You got to work through the lies that you tell yourself to keep yourself comfortable. You have to work through your nervous system. Healing your nervous system so that not everything is seen through the lens of your wounds and your triggers. You can see clearly, you can be more present and respond better to things. You can have a clearer perspective of what's actually happening now. You got to do away with your excuses, work through them one by one. Why are they even there? Because the thing is that we all have them and they're all valid. So that's another thing. And we're all different, but there's things in our paths that are going to present challenges. There's no other way around it. Because if you're not challenged, then you can't change. There's something that needs to rattle you for you to be able to, through introspection, look at what's being rattled and ask yourself why. But the thing is that most people externalize it and think that it's their external environment that's doing it, but it's not. The external environment is anything just but a mirror. It's a mirror reflecting back to you where you're at in your journey, so that you can, through introspection, look within and see what's being rattled and why. And those who actually understand that are on that journey, and they ask themselves why, and they get to the root, and then you heal the root. And that shows you even more. It has nothing to do with your external environment. It has nothing to do with who's around you and what they're doing and what you're not doing or doing. It has nothing to do with that. All of those things are irrelevant, and they're just easy to lean on because it's right there. But none of those things have anything to do or have any relevancy to what you can do in your life and who you are and what you need to look to in order to make changes that you need to make. Okay? The changes that you need to make start with you. It doesn't start with telling anyone else what to do or questioning what anyone else is doing or anything like that. Now, mine is seeking advice. If you want to seek advice from somebody who's doing better than you, that's fine. But even then, understand that their advice is filtered through their experiences, and it may turn out different for you. So those who are being introspective and curious and not judging themselves and are okay with going in within, I'm going to tell you right now, to even get to that point, it's uncomfortable because you're going to be challenged so much. There's going to be so much shit thrown your way, and it's all there for a divine purpose. The shit you go through, especially when you agree to go through the journey of healing yourself and becoming your higher self, let me tell you, it will not be easy. It is not comfortable at all. Not in the least. Because what it's doing, it's responding to you. The universe is responding to you, saying, okay, if you want to go down this journey of healing yourself, well, then let's put a mirror to you through your external environment. It's a mirror to you of what's going on in you that needs your attention so that you can do that. So it can't be both. It can't be that you're saying you're healing, but then when something uncomfortable arises, you either lash out or react or blame them, or start just giving up and feeling hopeless and giving your power away. It can't be both. Like, you have to look at things for what they are rather than looking at the lens of your wounds and blaming people, and look at things for what they are. They are a mirror to help you further understand and look into yourself, so you could see what the root of your reactions and your poor behavior, poor habits, poor perspective, whatever it is that you're trying to change and improve, what the root of it is that's driving it, so that you can now tend to the root and heal the root, and then transmute that energy by changing your perspective and how you feel about it, thus changing who you are, who you currently are, for who you could be. And then taking that chance on yourself, which is very uncomfortable, but taking that chance on yourself and becoming someone that you've never been, a version of you that you've never been. And that's part of the whole thing, is play around with that until you finally get in the groove of something, of a vibration that's more authentic to who you really are, so that now everything that is for you can start to come into your reality. But until you play around and fuck around and actually are willing to get uncomfortable and stay curious, no one's saying you can't feel your feelings. I actually encourage you to. Along the way, there's going to be disappointment, loss, grief is part of healing. There's going to be grief. There's going to be all these different emotions, and it's part of the human experience. Don't deny any of them. They are all messengers. They are all valid. Allow yourself to feel your emotions and then work through them. Not lash out, not react, not do self-destructive behaviors. If you have a tendency of doing that, take a pause and replace that thought. Train yourself and replace that thought with curiosity, so that you can pick a more constructive way of going about it. And this is part of training yourself into becoming who you've never been. And with that, you're going to walk a path that is quite different from the one that you are on. That's quite different from the one that you're on currently, that you're already comfortable and used to, whether you like it or not, right? And there's uncomfortability in the unknown, a fear of the unknown. I'm at that part right now. because not that I haven't been sprinkling in what my purpose is already and living it on the low, but it's coming in at a higher level now, and I have to just trust. So it's not like this is coming from somebody who's just got it all figured out. I'm walking in the motherfucking unknown right now, and I just gotta trust. Those of you on the journey, it doesn't matter how far along you are, or whatever, because there's no comparison. Your journey is unique to you, mine is to me. There's no timeline. There's no such thing as a compared timeline between souls. But I'm telling you right now, you're not alone. I know it's uncomfortable, but you just gotta walk forward. You gotta walk forward, you gotta trust, and you just gotta keep those things in mind to remain curious, remain non-judgmental of yourself. It's okay to be introspective and question every single thing about you, your past, your beliefs, everything. Leave nothing to chance. Leave nothing unquestioned, is what I meant to say there. Don't leave anything unquestioned. Anything unquestioned, question why it's unquestioned. Everything should be questionable about you, yourself, life, your path, your soul, everything. It doesn't matter. Question it all. Because it's the only way you're going to grow any further understanding of yourself and your relation to whatever that is, and whether or not it's really actually serving who you're becoming or not, so that you can make the necessary adjustments. Because let me tell you, your highest life doesn't fall in the lap of your mid-self. You're going to have to do the inner work to become your highest self, so that you can match and align with the vibration so that your vibration can match and align with the frequency that your highest reality lives on, the reality that serves your highest good, the reality all around, and relationships and external environment that best serves your most authentic expression, to where you're really free. It takes work, baby, but you're not alone. But you got to be willing to do the work, and understand that you're going to be misunderstood, because a lot of people are still choosing comfort. They're afraid of coming out of their own box. So to them, it looks like luck. It still looks like it's just shit just happens for you. They're not realizing the work that you're putting in, and they won't, because they can't relate to it yet. Once they relate to it, you will be able to notice it, because you are someone who's doing the work. And just focus on you and your path, and do what's best for you, and keep fucking moving up. Love y'all.